Sexting is all the rage, and which age group is doing it the most? Teenagers. Hey everyone, Laci Green here for D News. I have a funny feeling that parents are slowly beginning to realize that sexting should be on the list of things that are discussed with their teenagers. Recently, the massive Snapchat hacking, which exposed personal data of most of its users, got a lot of people talking about sexting and privacy, and now the journal Pediatrics published a new study which found that 20% of 7th graders are sexting. Now, before your jaw drops too far, the study's sample was 7th graders who were identified by their school counselor as already having some emotional or behavioral difficulties. And of those in the study group, those who were sexting were more likely to make out and have sex than those who didn't. Shocker, I know. Just so we're all on the same page, legally sexting refers to sexual photo, video, and text messages sent using a cell phone. The national campaign found that across the board, about 40% of teens have sent sexually suggestive messages. A quarter of high schoolers and a third of college students admit to having sent and received nude pictures. Sending text sex was more common amongst young men, while sending nude or semi-nude photos was more common amongst women. And 61% of the women said that they felt pressured to send the pictures. So this makes me wonder, why is sexting so common amongst teens? It's unfortunate that a huge part of it is feeling pressured. Being a teenager is full of all kinds of sexual pressures, so I suppose sexting is just a modern addition to that list. Another big part of it is that, well, they think it's fun and sexy, another huge shocker. When I was a rambunctious youngin', I also remember feeling like sexting was less intimidating than in-person flirting. The phone made the exchange kind of abstract, it was less awkward, and it felt like there were fewer consequences. Text sex won't get you pregnant or give you an STI, but my teens preceded picture sex, which are a whole other can of worms. On their own, they won't get you pregnant, usually, but about 1 in 5 sexters admit to sharing the photos they receive with a friend or 2 or 3. This suggests that teens aren't being taught the importance of respecting their partner's privacy. Another study found that a third of teens didn't think about the legal ramifications, situations where it's considered child pornography and could get them labeled a sex offender. Yeah, the laws are stupidly behind. So what's to be done? We live in a high-tech, hyper-sexualized world. Sexting isn't going away, and thus experts advise that it needs to be discussed early. Kids as young as 11 have admitted to sexting unbeknownst to their parents. And the conversations about sex tend to focus on don't do it, just don't do it. But this isn't adequate preparation. Teens need to understand that it's under no circumstances okay to pressure someone into sexting, nor is it okay to share someone's photos. That both of these behaviors are disrespectful and increasingly illegal. Teens also need to be informed about what the risks of sexting actually are, how to be safe, to understand harm-reducing alternatives, and how to navigate situations where they're being pressured. All of this starts with open, gentle, and non-confrontational conversations with teens, perhaps asking what they know about sexting and what they think about it to start. So, what do you guys think about sexting? Share your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you next time.